Alright, so good morning everyone. Welcome to another portion of what we're going to talk about today. And so today in my reading we're going to look at all sign situations and scenario. What's going to happen for each sign, and then what's going to happen during the weekend of June 12th to the 14th. Okay, and tomorrow will be June 12th. Anyway, the point is that we are going to be talking about what we're going to do today, and so we are going to start looking at a few of the cards that we're going to look at, and then we are going to be going down where my words are, and then we will get to the last end. So just understand what I'm going to say, and this is a good reading for all of you. So just understand, okay? And here we go. So we got the Temperance, we got the Five of Swords, and we got the Sun. Okay, so basically the Sun is between, so this is basically, for this would basically on, what's the element is air, and so this is Aquarius, and if you were Aquarius, just pay attention to this. So the point is, you have the Sun, the Five of Swords, and the Temperance. So Aquarius, basically your weekend is between joy and separation, meaning that you're gonna have so you have joy, you're gonna be feeling happy, and separation means that you're separated from your family. So it depends where you are, right? The point is that what's the scenario is balance. And balance is where Temperance is, meaning that you are basically between the two. The balance is between the two, where you are balancing between joy, meaning that you're feeling happy and stuff, and then you're basically balanced between separation too, right? So basically just pay attention to that, because that's what it's going to do for you, right? Well, like I say, think about the positive, right? So think about what makes you happy, what makes you all great. I mean, if you think about separation is where you're kind of separated from the pack of wolves, but you're not, because you are doing your own thing, right? So pay attention to that. But yeah, the thing is, for during this week and for June 12th to the 14th for you, is basically joy and separation for you, right? So just take care of that. Moving on to the element of Earth would be Capricorn. We have the Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. So basically what it means is that you have, this is the reading of it, or it's probably that one. This is probably for Aries. Yes, it is. Sorry for the mix-up. Anyway, this is for, let me move it down. So this is for where you have Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is for the element of Aries. Okay, good. We're going to focus on the Earth. Okay, so Aries. Remember, if you are Aries, pay attention to this video as well. So, Aries, The point is, it's that you have challenges right now. You have challenges based on the fact where that's what your basically challenges is where you're challenging, well, not challenging, but you have challenges um, all over, basically, kind of like this pandemic. It's a challenge for all of us, right? The next one is Queen of Pentacles, is where you have financial help. So basically, financial help is where the government is helping you out as much as you can, or you might need help with doing your finances, all that, right? So basically, you're helping it out. So basically, that's the thing for you, because yeah, and then so during the weekends, I'm going to say that you're gonna have money that's gonna help you, but you're gonna have financial help during the weekends. So just pay attention to that for you, because if you look at June 12th to the 14th, you might as well do some financial stuff, and then there's the challenges where you're going to think of saying, well, this is boring, and then you think, wait, it's not. So just hang on to that, right? Because overall is where you're going to look at things in a different point of view, really, because it's basically um, it's good, basically, right? So pay attention to that. Okay. The next one, we have Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and we have the Magician. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, where are we? Oh yes, so this must be for, let's see, oh, the element of water. So this is basically for well, I think it's for, yeah, this is for Pisces. So remember, if you are watching this video, go ahead, watch it. The point is for Pisces. So the point is basically, let's see, you have a journey. So you have a journey that you're going to have, right? You have wisdom. That's the moon, right? So you have wisdom right now. The magician is like a journey for you. So basically, you're going back and forth. And then you have Three of Pentacles, is where you have teamwork. That's what it is, basically. But basically, the moon represents the knowledge for you, right? You have knowledge. And this scenario is where you have a journey and you are jealous, meaning that you're jealous of someone else in your life. I don't know why that you're jealous, but it all depends what you are doing, basically. I don't know what's gonna happen, right? You understand what's gonna. You have a journey. You don't know what you're going to do. All the things, right? So you have to think of you. If you look at the magician, for example, the magician is like, you're playing tricks. You're kind of be fooling someone, right? You could do that as well. It doesn't matter. You could do that as your jealousness. Basically, is where if you have magic on that person is going to say, hey, I don't know what you're doing, or hey, stop that, or hey, get out of here. All those things, right? And if you look at those in a different perspective, is where if you have knowledge, you have wisdom, and you're using your knowledge to have wisdom, and you're going through a journey, means you're going from one place to another. That's what a journey is, because you're on this big road trip, right? And the point is that if you keep going at this, right, you have a good way of looking at things in a different way, right? Because it's not all about you, right? You know, I don't like that either. That's why Spirit doesn't like that. But the point is that, see, that's what if you're jealous of somebody and someone's saying, you know, it's not about you, it's like you think it's all about me, you know. So you have to try to trick someone saying, you know, why you're jealous of me, or you're gonna trick on them. And if you trick on somebody, then they'll try to think of another way to attack you or trick you again, you know. So just you know, just look at this, right? Right. So just pay attention. We're almost there. We have reversed Lovers. We have Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. I think that's basically this is the Earth is I think this is Taurus. Anyway, so just look at things. So what's the element on the pandemic is Earth, means that you have Taurus. So Taurus, if you're born in May, this is for you. Pay attention. So basically, your point is your scenario or the weekend is being separate, means that you are separating from one person to another person, and then strife is angry or violent struggle. So you might have one of those things that could be one of those things, because the point is that you're trying to think of a way where you don't want to fight with somebody and you want to be separated by that person, then go ahead, so be it. But the point is that you have to pay attention to other things in life, because, you know, if you look at the Five of Wands, for example, is where you are basically going to work together, right? You are going to plan on something to work together, right? So you have to look at things in a different point of view, right? So just pay attention to that, because, you know, overall is where you have to think of a good way and not so a bad way, right? And this is how we are trying to do it together, right? So just pay attention to that, right? So like I said, we are all in this together, right? Right. So we have the Chariot, the Cups, High Priest, and then in the reverse, not Knight of Cups. So basically, the point is for this one is where I think this would be Capricorn, yes. So, you know, Capricorn. So Chariot is where you might be feeling love today. So, and then you're feeling your wisdom, right? So you have that. So basically, the point is that you have to think of something to do. Knight of Cups is reverse, means that you're probably murky or sad. Maybe you're going to be feeling sad over this weekend. And then what it means is where you are going to be focusing on the what. Basically, it means that it could be maybe the Eight of Cups, probably. So basically, the point is just try to pay attention as much as you can, because if you look at different things in a point of view, is where you're going to look at things in a different way, in a different perspective way, because, you know, if you have wisdom, Capricorn, then go ahead. but if you're feeling sad and stuff, well, it's something to look forward. Well, it doesn't kind of look forward to, but you have to look at things in a different way. Like I say, there's an old saying is where what it is. Like think of positive things instead of the negative things, right? And if you look at that, it would be great, right? So just pay attention to that. So yeah, that's what I have for all of you. And so that's basically good. The one last thing is where this is my Bible. Usually I'll read you a few scripts. Basically it's going to be good. And the one card that is going to be reversed would be the Three of Swords reversed. Means that it is sensitive, right? They're sensitive, so it basically means that you're sensitive to others, right? But the point is, we're going to look through the Bible in the next little bit here, is we're going to look at the chapter named The Sin of Partiality, the sin of partiality, and so we're going to read that, because when we start to read, it's going to help you to understand, because we're going to look at James, and James is the 8th epistle, and James is a servant of God, of the Lord Jesus Christ. So we're going to read that for a little bit for you, but the word for this is basically sensitive, and if you are sensitive, just bear with us, because I'm going to read you some scripts, okay? So just give me a moment. Alright, so basically what we are going to do we are going to look at James. James is, where is James? James. Yeah, I'm trying to, 974. 974 is a big, huge one. So just give me 1 second. If you hear something meowing in the background, you guys, it's just a cat, so. So I have to look at the chapter, chapter 2, page 10. So this is chapter 2. Hang on, don't know if I have to find it. Chapter 2, page 10. chapter 2. Just give me one moment. I'm just trying to figure out the name, trying to figure out where it would be. Have it with me. Did have it with me. Yes, because I had to go to chapter 2, page 10. So if I look here, so that's the warning note. The sin of fatality. Oh gosh, it is. A warning Aquarius. No, that's the wrong chapter. Just give me a moment, you guys. Starts with the sin. This is chapter 2, page 10. Or I have to go to the index of sensitive. Maybe I should go to there. Maybe it can tell me something. Anyway, the point is about sin fatality is basically what it means is if I can if I cannot do it on the Bible, then I'll try to read it. Okay, you might be able to see my face a bit. Okay, so this is what it says. Basically, I would have to read just page 10. So it says, for whoever keeps the whole law but fails in one point has become guilty of all of it. For he who said, "Do not commit adultery," also said, "Do not murder." If you do not commit adultery but do murder, you have become a transgressor of the law. So speak and so act as those who are to be judged under the law of liberty. For judgment is without mercy to one who has shown no mercy. Mercy triumphs over judgment. So the point is, it's basically, the point is, judgment, mercy, basically triumphs over judgment, meaning that basically that if we triumph this pandemic, is where the virus is slowing down. That's the main thing. But the point is that you have to realize that all the things are gonna go, right? So if you look at things in more of the perspective way, is where the virus hopefully can be gone. Hopefully, because hopefully just things develop. Like if you have success in life, then yeah, basically you are successful. But the point is, if you have sensitive and you go where the word is and you look at the chapter up, that's what it is, right? Because every single sign out there needs to understand what I'm talking about here, right? And people need to understand about that too. So just really pay attention to that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys will like the video. Thanks. Bye for now.